Hey guys, Jax Foss here. So, I was thinking about the EU today, as I often do, and you know what's interesting? Every book, every comic, every video game references something else. Even the Tales of the Jedi comics, even those comics, which were basically the first line of comics that takes place prior to The Phantom Menace, it's the first line, had references to other things that came before it that weren't even written yet. There were things that wouldn't be written until about a decade later. Okay, it's crazy. Think about that. Almost a full decade between when we get Tales of the Jedi and when we get Dawn of the Jedi. Okay? That's crazy to me. Okay? But it had references. It had references. Why? Because George Lucas had a kind of a rough outline of the history of Star Wars. I don't think he had exact, dates and whatnot. We kind of came up, the EU authors kind of came up with the dates and based everything off of the Battle of Yavin. But I think it's amazing that even going back that far, we already had references to things that had yet to come. But an interesting thing that I noted when I first read Dark Empire was there were references to the Sith War, the original Sith War. Okay? And that's just amazing. Okay? And that wasn't even written yet. Tales of the Jedi wasn't written. Okay? This was before Tales of the Jedi. Alright, this is the first of the comics. Okay? All this stuff. Okay? Even the original trilogy books had references to things that later were added in to the EU and made and fleshed out. That's it's an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing. Everything references something else because it was intended to be a large, rich universe. And yet people still say that this wasn't canon. Can you really look at all the interconnections and say this was never canon? Come on.